Nanxi by Linking368Taiwan. Nanxi once Chiba, a wondrous land. Xianxi River flows around hills so grand, rich in fruits and cultural pride, where fish and rice in abundance reside. A poem by Linking368Taiwan. Good morning. I'm Christina. It's still dark out here as I stroll through the streets of Nanxi, Tainan. This place isn't just known as the backyard of Tainan. It also features a unique spot that's rich in Oriental aesthetic. What exactly is this place? Let's go in quietly and check it out. Hi, good morning. On my way here, I saw a lot of peacocks on the facade. And that arch is something else. It's so beautiful. As I walked by, I could hear bells and drums.
We have bells and drums in the temple because in ancient times, there were no electronic devices. When monks had to get up, they relied on the sounds of bells and drums. Everyone would then wake up and prepare for the morning chanting.
What happens during morning chanting?
Our morning chanting is about Buddhist teachings and prayers for the world.
Oh, can I go take a look?
Sure, I'll take you to the main hall.
Today's morning chat brings back memories of my time in Nepal. Back in Nepal, at an altitude of nearly 4,000 meters, I took part in a similar activity. Both then and now, I didn't fully understand what was being said, but I felt this deep sense of peace. It felt like a blessing. It set a positive tone which helped me start the day right. Hello, good morning. Listening to the morning chant actually made me feel deeply at ease. When I first came, I had no idea there was such a beautiful temple tucked away in Nanxi. Can you tell me about the history of this place?
Sure. Experiencing the morning chant does feel as if you are receiving a blessing. What you hear from your heart awakens something deep within you, creating a profound and healing effect. This healing effect isn't due to culture or music. It comes from within you, your inner peace and wisdom. Even if you don't understand the meaning behind the chant, that's okay.
Taiwan isn't just democratic and free, it's also very tolerant of different religions. Especially after Buddhism came to Taiwan with Zheng Chenggong in the last years of the Ming Dynasty, Buddhism became one of the three major religions in Taiwan. Therefore, this Wanfo Buddhist monastery in Tainan is an important Buddhist monastery of the Tiantai sect and is filled with impressive Han and Tang Dynasty architecture. It's quite stunning.
The 5 Buddha statues should be regarded as cultural heritage. Just the process itself is a challenge enough.
Oh, how do you say?
It's a so-called raw clay. It goes through the extensive refining process. Raw clay needs to be refined and pounded.
Oh.
Then it can be shaped into the statues. Think about how humid it is in Taiwan.
Yeah.
The statues were made on site and crafted without using molds. Take a close look at the fine details in the eyes of these 3 statues. You will see the differences.
Really?
As for the size of each statue is individually handmade.
If you hadn't mentioned it, I would have thought they're all factory-made.
In the end, the person who made this actually became a monk.
Built in 1987, the Wanfo Buddhist monastery Tainan was originally a Taoist monastery over 30 years ago. Yet after the abbot Master Fazang took over the monastery, it has gradually grown to its current scale. The architecture of the Wanfo Buddhist monastery Tainan showcases a blend of both Buddhism and Taoism. Notably, the many-jeweled pagoda at the top is a striking example of the Lotus Sutra's artistic aesthetic. Therefore, visiting Wanfo Buddhist Monastery Tainan offers a calming experience for the soul, and the Potalaka Meditation Park inside is equally unique and filled with surprises everywhere. Oh, Timmei, this park is so beautiful. I can see there's an extensive array of plants in here. And did I see a giant dragon boat back there? Plus, look at all these boulders. How did they get here? Amazing, isn't it? This is Potalaka Meditation Park. That dragon boat you mentioned is a massive clay sculpture. Everything you see in the park, including the rocks and plants, were constructed in just 7 days. All these done in a week? Unbelievable, right? So, how big is this park? This park is actually bigger than you think it is. It's massive. It takes about an hour and a half to walk from one end to the other. Wait, from here, it takes an hour and a half to walk all the way? Yes. Whoa. As you wander the winding and uneven trails, you'll encounter towering boulders and marvel at the exceptional craftsmanship. The most astonishing part is that much like many ancient mysteries, we still don't know who designed and built it. It remains a mystery no one can explain. So, are local visitors allowed in here? Yes, they are. They just need to book through our website, and once they have insurance, they'll be able to come in. What about international tourists? Given the park's winding paths and uneven terrain, it could be challenging and risky, so insurance is essential for tourists. Currently, international tourists may not have access to comprehensive insurance policies here, but in the future, we hope to offer tours to international tourists through travel agencies or group tours. Once they have secured insurance, they'll be able to make reservations to visit. Oh, yes. I noticed there are many Buddhist statues here. Yes. All the statues here are of Avalokiteshvara, which is why we call this the ancient city of Avalokiteshvara. You can see many Avalokiteshvaras. Whoa, and they're all identical. There are 108 Avalokiteshvara statues here. They were all constructed in 1987. In Buddhism, the number 108 signifies completeness and prosperity. The symbolic number and the rock formations scattered throughout make you feel like you've been transported to Angkor Wat. But the park's allure doesn't end here. The next place is not only distinct, but also an eye-opener. Are these things real? Yes, these are real stalactites. That's awesome! I didn't know we had stalactites in Taiwan. Who would have thought you'd find these in Nanxi? Yes, these stalactites are special. They're real, but they didn't form here. Oh. They're not local. So stalactites do form in Taiwan, or... They do exist in some parts of Taiwan, but they don't grow this big. Our stalactites were shipped across the ocean from the Philippines to Taiwan. Back then, these stalactites were placed here because the deity of this monastery instructed that stalactites had to be used. In southern India, stalactites are associated with male energy, while coral stones represents female energy. Since Wanfo Buddhist Monastery Tainan is a male monastery, stalactites were used. Did you know that the stalactites in these caves weighed hundreds or even thousands of kilograms? Moving them across mountains and installing them at Wanfo Buddhist Monastery Tainan was definitely a monumental task. But, according to Tianmei, their challenge went beyond that. Wanfo Buddhist Monastery Tainan houses an exceptionally valuable masterpiece. It's not just a contemporary marvel, but also the only one of its kind in Taiwan. Whoa, these are really intricate. Is this real gold?
If it were, I would sell it for 20 million. This is a joint project between the National Palace Museum and us. It's made from imitation gold. Replicated gold is still rather challenging due to the difficulty in achieving such a uniform color. It's not easy.
Did you write this yourself?
Of course not. This calligraphy is from Yuan dynasty, a monk named Master Yuan Hao. Studies reveal that Master Yuan Hao was a student of the calligrapher Zhao Mianfu. The Lotus Sutra. The National Palace Museum has various Lotus Sutras from the Tang, Ming, and Song dynasties. This is from the Yuan dynasty.
Oh, that's from a long time ago.
Not only it is ancient, in National Palace Museum, among the many hand-copied sutras, this one is considered the best.
Oh. Can I pick this up?
Sure.
So, is this from the Yuan dynasty?
No, it is a highly realistic reproduction. Take a look.
Oh, it's a painting.
It is called 界画, boundary painting. The idea behind this kind of painting is that when you look at it, there is strong sense of perspective.
Is this really drawn by hand?
Yes.
And this one too?
This was also hand-painted. The National Palace Museum took photographs. Then we restore it. The process was very difficult. How come? First, it's old, so the color had changed. It faded over time or get dirty.
Oh.
Just to restore it to match the original manuscript, it took a whole year. After restoration, there is second challenge, and that's printing it. If it is just about drawing, my skill is great. I can do it as long as I'm skilled, but I need to make sure that high-speed printing captures every line clearly without blurring.
So detailed.
Exactly.
And all the paintings are different.
Just like comics, right?
Yeah.
It is a comics, and likely one of the earliest classics in the world. Basically, we have successfully brought together different periods of history.
Besides meticulously restoring the Lotus Sutras, Master Fa Zhang said that due to their spiritual practice, monks can't work. They must rely on support from others and need to find ways to sustain themselves. Alongside crafting elegant creative items, they partner with local farmers to launch a series of organic products. This not only reassures consumers, but also greatly supports farmers, embodying the spirit of giving back to the community. Among all these high-quality products, I found another gem that is both eye-opening and incredibly cute.
The elephant is linked to the Tiantai sect. The sect's patron is Samantabhata Bodhisattva. Samantabhata Bodhisattva is renowned for his great practice and dedication, signifying immense practical application and powerful influence. This concept of great practice is symbolized by an elephant, so the Bodhisattva is shown seated on one to embody this profound principle. It has 6 tusks.
Oh, I didn't notice that. Why 6?
The 6 tusks are symbolic in the world of the Buddha. 6 tusks represent the 6 perfections in Buddhist practice. These perfections are core to the path, the key actions for a bodhisattva.
Oh, so having this in your home brings good luck.
This elephant-shaped night lamp can help you stay calm and focused at night.
Be it the exquisite creations or the unusual rock formations in the park, for me, the entire experience is truly special. It not only brings Buddhism closer to us, but also offers a different perspective for us to understand Nanxi. Speaking of which, apart from the majestic Wanfo Buddhist monastery Tainan, Nanxi is situated near the Zhenwen Reservoir and close to Jiayi. Are there other places worth exploring?